Let's get in some conversation now on the program as we cross over live to Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State capital, where the Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Jude Okpo, joins us live on the program. Commissioner, we must thank you indeed for agreeing to speak with us here on the program. So much to talk about in terms of governance of Ebonyi State. But let's begin with the general state of affairs in Ebonyi State. It is 9 months already. Paint a picture for our viewers about what you perhaps may describe as your successes and quick wins.
Good afternoon. Yes, it has been a very wonderful period for Ebonyi the past 7 months. The advent of the definitely right has changed the narrative in Ebonyi. All sectors in the state, the civil service, the elder, the widows, in fact, everybody is in agreement that Ebonyians have never had this in the recent past. In health sector, in infrastructure, in human capital development, in all sectors, it is receiving equal and committed attention of the administration of justice, right on the
Well, I mean, Commissioner, it's interesting to hear you say that everyone is in agreement with governance in Ebonyi State. But these are indeed very interesting times and perhaps troubling times for many economies all around the world, Nigeria inclusive. Inflation is biting hard on virtually every household. Walk us through perhaps some of the measures put in place by the Ebonyi State government and your principle to ensure that residents of Ebonyi are perhaps able to go through this very critical moment of battling with a lot of skyrocketing prices.
Yes, thank you very much. Immediately, the first subsidy was one of the major issues in some circumstances that is the buying power of the Ebonyians. And to address that issue, definitely is one of the first governors that approved an increment of 10,000 across board to all civil servants in the state. And not done with that, he also approved a recruitment and granted a waiver for the recruitment of more Ebonyians to reduce the unemployment rate in the state. And during the youth time, something that has never happened before in the history, the government approved a bonus, Christmas bonus of 100,000 naira across for all civil servants. And also encourage the council chairman to also do the same thing. And the council chairman paid 50,000 naira Christmas bonus to civil servants in the local government level. Elders were not left behind. Widows were not left behind. The government has done conscious effort to increase the buying power of the Ebonyians, because that is the only way you can respond the effect of the fuel subsidy removal. And a lot of things have been done. They have made it very clear that yes, government wants citizens to pay tax, but there are some categories of citizens in the state that the government has exempted from paying tax. Because you don't need to tax a woman who has gone to the farm to bring vegetables to the market. What tax is what is he going to get from selling those vegetables and other basic commodities? The government of the Executive Right of Country, it is human capital development friendly, and they have made conscious policies to ensure that the issue and the suffering people are going through because the fuel subsidy removal is mitigated at the lowest very minimum.
Mr. Okpo, before we delve into issues around infrastructure, so for those who are not civil servants, I mean, we appreciate the fact that you said the state government, the state governor had approved a 10,000 naira increment for civil servants, even though we are talking 200% and even more of what the prices are right now. So one may want to ask, what exactly would 10,000 naira increments do for an average Nigerian? But I mean, let's leave all of that. So for those who are not civil servants, who perhaps belong to the informal sector and all of that, how are they also factored into these measures?
Now, for instance, in the health sector, for instance, the administration of the government have made conscious efforts to bring healthcare delivery to the grassroots, starting from the primary health care centers to the secondary health care center and the tertiary health care services. The government has approved the equipping of healthcare, primary health care services at the grassroots level. And to complement the effort of the state, the government also approved the enrollment of Ebonyi citizens into Ebonyi health insurance scheme. And these are efforts to make sure that, yes, the healthcare services of the state is greatly improved. And let me talk about transportation. The government acquired buses that are carrying Ebonyi students and other people in the state on routes that are busy. And these buses are not collecting, they are so free. They're not collecting a dime from anybody. As early as possible, these buses are packed and people come in on their own and are giving access to these buses that are transported to and fro from the places of, including people that are civil servants from the under the federal civil service, and other Ebonians that also want to fly those routes. So it is not only in the civil service that are being given attention. And let me also say that civil service is one of the mainstays of the economy of this state. So anytime the civil service is challenged, it has a ripple effect on the whole economy. So that is why one of the greatest priorities of the government is to make sure that the civil service is one of the mainstays of stimulating economic activities in the state. It's not left to be consumed by the challenges that we are encountering because of the spread of the river.
Well, Commissioner, let's stay with, because you've mentioned the health sector. I know that you have mentioned the fact that there's a monthly allowance for medical officers. So will that be sustained, or is it just for the now?
Let me be honest with you. Across the whole country, there has been a lot of brain drain, particularly in the health system. It has become what we call the Japan system, across the whole country. And it's an issue that the government has tackled very long in the state. There is one particular sector of the primary system, of the health system, that has been continued to encounter challenges, and that is the primary health care. Most medical personnel find a way of dodging being sent to the villages. And it is not out of place. The reasons are very clear. One, the issue of accommodation, the issue of transportation, and all whatnot. And how do we stimulate, healthcare delivery in the rural areas to reduce the pressure in the secondary health care? And that's one of the reasons why His Excellency the Governor approved the purchase and distribution of over 50 units of SUVs that have been delivered to medical doctors in the healthcare system at the local government level. And he knows that for you to get an SUV, you also need to fuel the SUV. And that is why he approved an allowance, a monthly allowance of 150,000. That will be added to their basic salary. And let me also tell you that the governor also approved the purchase of more than 50 units of ambulances that have been delivered, distributed to the medical center and at the local government level. And the healthcare system at the decision level of the state is also receiving attention. It's interesting to know that over 10 billion naira have been committed in the purchase of, world-class medical equipment that will be distributed to all the hospitals and the local government. And there is something the government said. There has to be a synergy between the primary health system and local government at the zonal level and the state level. So that is why the government has planned to contact some medical centers at the local government level. And 4 of them are going to be equipped with world-class research, MRI machines, CT scans, so that if you have issues at the local government level that cannot be handled at that level, then you will not need to travel a long distance to access and the medical facility of world class. So that the facility at the state capital will not be so much subjected under serious pressure. There is
all right, Commissioner.
Very conscious that the healthcare delivery in the state capital state of the Ebonyi state is upgraded.
Well, Commissioner, so much to discuss with you as regards governance in Ebonyi State, but we are totally pressed for time. We have to let you go, but we must thank you indeed for speaking with us, Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Jude Okpo. Thank you indeed for speaking with us here on Newsroom Series.